I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are the solution.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Everyday Grace. If you are new here, welcome. If you can't tell by the background of this video, we are finishing the shed today. It has been a long, drawn-out process between my work schedule, Jimmy's work schedule, the weather in East Texas being so unpredictable. We've had stalls and our building process of this shed. I have almost got it completely done. All I have to do is do a little strip of trimming on the left side, and then I need to build the door, and we will be completely done for this shed. I'm hoping not only that we'll be finished with the shed today, that I can do some cleaning up around the area because it is a complete wreck. It is nasty, and I want to clean up the inside, get that cleaned up, and get our tools moved in. We've got a lot I want to get done. Jimmy's going to be helping me in this process. Get out of here. Go! I have a lot I want to get done today. I am hoping that we can get all of it done. I'm really ambitious. I've had Starbucks coffee today, and I am feeling it. Let's go on ahead and get this sucker done and over with. That way I can have my own shed.
Get out of my way.
Perfect. Look at that. We got it there. We got a shed. Oh my gosh. Whoop, whoop. Party, 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 party. Now that we've got the shed officially built, we need to do some cleaning on the inside and the outside. I'm going to get all of this trash and everything, all the wrapping, all of the foam. I'm going to go ahead and get all that cleaned up. I need to get the outside cleaned up, and hopefully me and Jimmy are going to be moving some of our stuff in today. But we're kind of watching the weather. It might start raining. Texas weather has been pretty unpredictable for the past couple of days. I'm going to go ahead and do the most I can though. Let's go ahead and get it.
Just wanna look into your eyes. You know you make me feel like I'm alive. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your hand. You're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I wanna hold your hand. You're everything that I desire, I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire.
So this is 27. It doesn't matter what I've been through. I should grow up too, but I still act like I'm 11. I'm not emotionally sound since I left you. to be the bad guy. I won't be surprised if I'm the last one now. But I had you where I wanted you, never had to ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back. I don't know how it feels to be someone you love. And it gets me down, down, down. Yeah, I had you where I wanted you, never had to ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back. Don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down. I let it slip somehow. I let it slip somehow. So this is 27. Start the music, kill the silence. Let my mind rest. Pour a drink cause it's effective. Can't seem to get my head around why I left you. And no, I don't like to be the bad guy. You know I don't lie, I really miss you now. But I had you where I wanted you, never had to ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back. I don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down. Yeah, I had you where I wanted you, had you by my side. It was all I ever needed, but couldn't realize. I don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down. I let it slip somehow. Oh, I let it slip somehow. So start the music, kill the silence. Pour a drink and let my mind rest. Cause I had you where I wanted you, never had to.
Hold on.
No.
It ain't gonna fit.
Taking up the whole shade.
Ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back. Don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down, down, down. Yeah, I had you where I wanted you, never had to ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back. I don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down. Yeah, I had you where I wanted you, had you by my side. It was all I ever needed, but couldn't realize. I don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down. I let it slip somehow. When you don't know where you're running, come running back to me. I'll be waiting on you. Please believe that I'm always gonna love you, that there's nothing you could do to make me turn away from you. And I know it's hard to see in a world that's going crazy, it changes like the leaves. I know it's hard to do. Believe me when I tell you I'm the only one for you.
So let's talk about it. This is a 10 by 8 foot shed, and I got it off of Amazon. I paid $435. I just looked that up just to make sure. and it is a kit you put together yourself. As far as putting it together goes, you're gonna have to excuse Tobias. He's ticked off because he's in his little cage because he's trying to dominate the children. He can't be doing that. We can't be letting him bully the kids. So he's mad over there. He's yelling. But besides that, sorry I had to set y'all up so I didn't have to hold the camera. But as far as putting it together goes, it's very tedious. It takes quite a few people. You cannot put it together by yourself. You have to have at least 2 people. Sometimes you have to have 3. I had 4 at one point working on it. As far as how long it took me to put together, I can't really say because I had to work on it whenever I was like off work or on a weekend. Texas weather is so unpredictable. We had to wait on the rainy days and work on the days that were sunshine, and if it was days that we had off or just working around our schedule because we're both very busy. I'm finna knock that goat out. As far as the instructions goes, they were pretty easy to follow. There was one time in the instructions, and it was on the roof, where they had, the instructions said one thing, but I kept trying to put it together, and it just was not working. They had it labeled wrong. And I don't know if the instructions were labeled wrong or if it was the piece itself that was labeled wrong. But I kid you not, y'all, because I'm dyslexic and I always question myself before I question anything else. I kid you not, it was labeled backwards, and whenever I flipped it around, it worked. It was just labeled wrong, because I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I done got all the way over here and I ain't got this piece that's supposed to be here. Like they gave me the wrong piece. No, it was just labeled wrong. I had to flip it. As far as material goes, it's pretty, I mean, that's pretty solid, y'all, for a metal. I mean, that ain't going nowhere. That's solid. There are imperfections along the way, like this right here. I think it's like it has gapping, which that's not no big deal to me. I can put, you know, some tar or some E6000 or whatever I can use, and I can seal that up. That ain't no big deal. And plus, honestly, I think it warped whenever it got left out in the sun and the rain because we had been so busy. We had left out the materials sometimes. So as far as that goes, you know, you have your little imperfections that needs to be sealed. And the door, let's see if I can show you. The door is kind of uneven. Not bad, honestly. It still shuts. The only thing is, I'll show you, is this one opens fine. This one opens and closes fine. That has no problem. But this one on the bottom, it gets caught. So like, you see how I'm trying to push it in? I have to kind of lift up on it and push it in. Again, that's not a deal breaker for me. I can fix that. It has little locking mechanisms. I'm not really sure why these are on here like that. I guess like if somebody wanted to live in the shed to lock it from the inside, maybe. Not quite sure. But those are on there on the top and the bottom. And the shed itself, you can see the doors. The doors are pretty solid too, honestly. Like I said, it took a lot of work to put it together. And then we don't have any lighting in here right now, but I do have that, and I had it plugged into the extension cord. We're gonna run electricity, but for right now, that's what I've got going on. I'm not gonna plug it in right now because I'm fixing to shed. I do want to hang some overhead lighting in here. And Jimmy is 6'1", so we needed a shed that was taller. So we needed a peak shed, if that makes sense. I didn't need a flat one because he wouldn't be able to stand in here. He already has to duck to get in. So let me show you. So I'm like 5'3" on a good day. 5'2 and a half, 5'3", and I mean, I don't really have to duck. I mean, I may catch my head one time if I ain't paying attention good enough, but I really don't have to duck. I just need to, well, I guess I do have to kind of, I don't know. I don't really think about it. I just come in here, whereas Jimmy, he does have to duck in because he's 6'1". But whenever he gets in here, he doesn't have to worry about hitting his head or anything because it's a pointed roof. As far as the inside goes, I think it looks awesome. It looks really good. I mean, honestly, y'all, for $400, I think it's a solid deal. I mean, that ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. I mean, this is solid. All of it. And I have it on a wood platform, which makes it even more sturdier. Now, if you were to build this on like level grass, you would have to use stakes, which came into it came with the kit, but I didn't use that because we used wood screws to screw into the flooring itself. So that made it even more sturdier. As far as it being built on the grass, I really don't know how that would work out. Maybe you could use the stakes and it would be fine. Concrete, again, I don't really know. My dad had something similar to this, not this exact one. He had his back in like 06. It was a metal shed similar to this, not as big, but he used like concrete screws and he screwed it into the concrete. Not quite sure how he did it. Regardless, that's besides the point. So overall, I would give this shed, as far as building it goes, I would give it a 3 out of 5 stars because it really wasn't that hard to build. There was a couple of things you had to kind of look out for and make sure that you follow the directions, and then that one thing where it was like backwards. As far as that, I'd give it 3 out of 5 stars. Whenever it is built in the end result, I would give it like a 4.5 or a 5. I guess a 4.5 because there are a little bit of, you know, a couple things that, like the door and the window and stuff like that. But really, I mean, I'm not that picky whenever it comes to that stuff, because for $435, I have a shed. I have a whole shed that I can put all my stuff in here, and all my tools and all my seasonal things that I use and my paints and all that comes in here, and I have somewhere to put it. For $435, you really can't beat having a 10x8 shed, really. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I think it was well worth the money that I spent for this shed. And I love it. It's like perfect sizing as far as size goes. Okay, so I talked about I wanted to put the mower in here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit it. Jimmy measured the mower and it doesn't look like it's gonna fit. I may try to stick it in here anyways. We'll see. But if I can't get the mower in here, which it looks like I'm not gonna be able to, I am going to put LJ's go-kart in here. We're planning to build like a awning kind of over there by the carport, and we're gonna stick all of our four-wheelers and our side-by-sides and mowers over there. But his go-kart, I mean, it's so small, it can fit in here perfectly. I mean, this is where I was planning, right here, whenever you first, you know, this is the door. On the other side of y'all is the door, and I was gonna put the mower like right here, but it would be perfect just to put the go-kart in here instead. And I still have, like, there's Meatloaf checking out, see what's going on. I still have like plenty of room. And now that we have our own space and we're not all cluttered and stuff, I'm gonna start working on buying tools and getting tools. I need to go through my dad's tools. My dad has a ton of tools. Me and my sisters need to go through them and figure out what everybody wants. And then that way I can figure out what I need to buy from there. But, I mean, honestly, y'all, I love it. It's perfect. I think it's well worth the money. I will try to remember to put the link in the description below. I sound so professional saying that. I'll try to remember to put the link in the description below for this shed. This is not sponsored, y'all. This is not sponsored at all. Me and my husband put it together by ourselves. We bought it with our own money. It was a pain in our ass, but it was worth it, y'all. I mean, look at all this space. And maybe one day we'll put like a small, I don't know, we'll see, because I have a tendency to kind of overdo it, but maybe like a small desk so we can like work in here whenever we need to. I plan to get like accessories in here so like I can hang up. I know they have on Amazon those magnet hooks and they can hold up to like 50 pounds. I plan to get a couple of those and put them around here and then hang up a couple other things. And I know there's some stuff for, I know there's like hanging things for extension cords that you can like organize. I'm planning to get some organization stuff for in here, and that'll have to be in another video. I was gonna clean on the outside, but y'all, it's so muddy out here. Look, I'll show you. It's all rainy. I need to get some dirt dumped out here because the land floods in certain areas, but that's tomorrow's task, not today. We're gonna focus on today and the wins for today, because you gotta take your wins. You gotta take your wins. But yeah, I mean, it looks amazing, y'all. You can't really see because it's so dark in here, but I mean, look at that. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video because I have to cook some dinner and I need to get ready for work tomorrow. Got to do some laundry because I haven't cleaned the house, but again, we're not gonna focus on everything else that I haven't done. We're gonna take the wins that we deserve. So until next time, love on your people, be kind to strangers, and know that you are God's child. I'll see y'all in the next one.